ROBUX gang. Yes, sir. I know you guys are happy about the back to back. Boy, if you don't.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? I might have to smack that ass.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Bruh.
Oh, he needs some milk.
So now I'm back in London, riding my chariots and my horses around the town. Yes, chip cheerio. And you know what? I just got finished drinking some tea, mate. Yes, sir. Anyways, now those of you, well, I'm pretty sure almost everybody knows or has seen or is seeing or is reading Tokyo Revengers at the moment. It is actually the most hyped up anime this season. Very hyped up. Now what I will quickly say is Tokyo Revengers is really good. Like it's a good anime. That much I will give it, like without hesitation. It is a good anime. But I do feel like it's a little bit overhyped. Just a little bit. It's overhyped. It's getting more hyped than JJK, honestly, and I just don't see it. It is a good anime, but I just don't see the reason why people are hyping it up. Back to the topic. So, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why Tokyo Revengers won't survive on the Roblox platform, but the first reason I want to say is because it's too new of an anime. There's not much content on it. And yes, you could say, oh, there's the manga, blah, 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 blah. But even then, it's too vague. The anime is too vague. What would the game be about? Well, obviously the game would be about gangs, being able to create gangs, invite your friends to gangs, or being a solo gang member and fighting other gangs, fighting other people. And it sounds easy, but it's definitely hard to execute, especially with Tokyo Revengers. So if you want to compare Tokyo Revengers to a game that's already on the Roblox platform, we would compare it to Mighty Omega. Mighty Omega is a very, very, very actually good fighting game. If you've played it, you will know. Mighty Omega has its own fighting styles. You can join organizations, which can be seen as gangs, and you can get clothing throughout the whole of Roblox and transfer it into the game. Literally anything you want. You just have to pay 160 Robux. And look at this picture. Yeah, it looks like it's a JJK game. I mean, it looks like a Tokyo Revengers game, but this is Mighty Omega, right? And Mighty Omega has everything already unlocked. You got the unique fighting styles, very unique fighting styles. Every fighting style has its own style of fighting, which is how it's meant to be, right? But a lot of games don't get it right. Has its own, it actually feels like you're using something unique. And there's a lot of little things that go into why you should or shouldn't use a fighting style. Let's say your character spawns in and he's really tall. You have a tall character and he has long limbs. Good example is Muay Thai, because I use Muay Thai, but my character was short. And it wasn't necessarily unusable because my character was short, but it was harder for me to execute certain moves, and it was harder for me to combo string because my limbs weren't as long. Well, someone will see, oh, he has a Muay Thai fighting style, I can kind of bully him. Or if I'm fighting someone with boxing, they have sharp and quick jabs with their fists compared to my feet not being able to really hit them as quick. And it would just mean, it didn't mean that I would automatically lose the fight. It just mean that person had an advantage over me. So if I did beat them, I was actually kind of bad and a genuine skill issue. DNC, easy, baby. I'm joking. But it's just little things like that, where if you have longer limbs with Muay Thai, you're gonna bully a lot of people. And there's a whole bunch of different fighting styles in the game that I'm not gonna go into because we're talking about Tokyo Revengers. Now, with Tokyo Revengers, you have a Mikey fighting style. He uses his feet primarily, and just a bunch of people punching, kicking, and have weapons. Weapons are used in the anime. So it would definitely be hard to come up with unique and enjoyable fighting styles. Like, why would I use weapons over using Mikey's fighting style? They're gonna make Mikey's fighting style very overpowered just because Mikey is everybody's fan favorite. Mikey is what Levi fans in AOT are. Mikey in Tokyo Revengers is what Levi is to AOT fanboys. It's yeah, it's kind of cringe, but at the same time, it's gonna be hard to balance the Tokyo Revengers fighting game. It's gonna be hard to really have a game of that sort have actual content, and there's just a whole bunch of other things that go into it. Now, I did see that there was a Tokyo Revengers game in development. I'm pretty sure it was in like testing or alpha or something along those lines, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that game is not looking like it's it. I can obviously, it's gonna be playing in the background, but like, you know what I'm saying, yeah, but this, yeah, bro, this game ain't it. So it's just, what can you really do with the genre that's different? You're gonna need to create a fighting game that's equivalent to or better than Mighty Omega, because there's no reason why someone would play a bad version of Mighty Omega. Let's just call it that. There's no Mighty Omega. The only reason this game isn't doing so well right now is because the developers lied to the community. The developers said the game was going to be free after the first week or two, and they kept it paid access. So that's the only reason Mighty Omega's player count is really low at the moment. But Mighty Omega is genuinely a decent game, other than the push-up simulator. Oh my god, I hate that. I hate games that do that push-up simulator. You have to go to the gym and do squats. Like, what is that, bro? But other than that, the game is good. It actually has a lot of content as of right now. ETC, it's just dead right now, I guess. But Tokyo Revengers, it wouldn't survive on the Roblox platform. It has to be something super unique. There are already fighting games on the Roblox platform that are way better. You need to make this game something crazy. Maybe if it's a mix of criminality and Mighty Omega mixed into one game, minus the guns, maybe it'll do really well. But at the same time, it has to bring something new to the table. It definitely does. Tokyo Revengers doesn't have a place on Roblox at the moment, but maybe in the future it will. If a game this size if a game based off this anime got developed sometime in the near future while this anime is super hyped up, it will do well. It will do well. But it won't be here for any longer than a couple months, if not a month, if there's no content and if the combat is not up to par. So yeah, that's my little rant. I just wanted to get my opinion out there because I feel like, yeah, I saw the Tokyo Revengers game that was being developed, and it just didn't do anything. It didn't do anything for me. Like, I saw it and I said, oh, you know. Other than that, if the developers are watching this video, I'm not trying to, you know, bash your game. I'm just saying, for that game to be successful, there's a lot that needs to be done to it. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. If you made it to the end of the video, make sure you hit that like button for me. I'll genuinely appreciate it. I've had a hard past 3 days, bro. And hit the subscribe button, bro. Hit the subscribe button. I'll genuinely appreciate it. We're on the road to 20K. Whilst I was gone, we increased like 100+ subscribers. I just want to say I appreciate that. Honestly, it means a lot. Like, you know, ABZ gang really is on top. And I love y'all boys, for real, for real. Yeah, that's it from me, and I'm gone. Peace and love, ABZ gang. Peace and love. Yes, sir.
Bye. Have a great time.